Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Man. I'm back again with another YouTube video. So today's video is gonna be a trade recap of the week. It's gonna be a short one because my previous video was like 40 something minutes long. Obviously, it was a recap of the trade that I took that week, but I'm just gonna break it down quickly. It's currently this Saturday, December 20th, 2025, 4:20 p.m. So this week I only took one trade. Took one trade. Took it on NZD/USD. So this is the trade right here. Let's actually break down why I took this trade, and let's go here. And this is Monday's candlestick. So coming into the markets this week, I was looking to buy I'm looking for a continuation to the upside to buy from this structure point. So what did I look for? Friday's candlestick closed like this. So actually no, let me show you. Friday's candlestick closed like this. So coming to this week, what am I looking for? I'm waiting for, because we're above the structure point on a daily, so I'm waiting for the pullback here. Waiting for the pullback to this structure point to buy to the upside. What would I need? I would need Monday's candlestick pullback, Tuesdays to have a doji candlestick, and then Wednesday to give me that push continuation to the upside. Or even Tuesday, when it opens up to make that doji, I can have a little retracement to the downside, and as it's pushing up, give me an entry signal, take the trade from there. Cool. And then I would get a morning stop at it and push the upside. That's what I was looking for. So it came to the market, Monday's candlestick closed nicely, closed down here like I expected it to, or like how I wanted it to. Didn't expect it because you can't control the markets, right? But you can only adapt to it. So price did that. Then coming to the 4 hour, price was bearish because higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, shift the structure right here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So price is pushing to the downside. Now I'm waiting. 4 hour has a massive push like this, but then it pushes back up. Coming to the market at 6 o'clock, what did I need? Because price already gave me the shift the structure that I need. I would need price to shape the structure on the 1 hour, which it did do at this point. No, okay. So price had not shifted. Wait, yes it had. Okay, so price did shift on the 1 hour when I was coming to the chart. Oh yeah, let's go to 6 o'clock. Right here. So coming to the market at 6 o'clock, price had already shifted to structure on the 1 hour. And I'm pretty sure on the 4 hour. No, okay, just on the 1 hour. So price shifted on the 30 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour. I'm like, okay, cool. Price action is lining up for me to buy. And then 4 hour hasn't quite broken above the structure yet, so it hasn't shifted the structure back up yet. But I would be okay with the lower time frame shift the structure. So it came to the market. What did I do? Found a nice order block to buy from. So price made this beautiful order block right here. Let me actually move this a little bit. Beautiful order block. So what did I need? A pullback, tap into this order block, give me a morning star pattern, and I'll be looking to buy. And then let me do this so I don't change that. So I'm pretty sure you can see my screen. Okay, you can see it. So price did have the push, came back to the structure point, tapped it at like 7 something, like right before I went to work. Yeah, 7:45, tapped into it, but had a close like this on the 15 minute. So it did tap into the block, and then 15 minute close like this. So originally I didn't take it on a 15 because if you're on a 10 minute, it gave me a nice morning star pattern with a nice bullish engulfing candlestick. And then on the 5 minute, nice shift to structure. So I'm like, okay, cool. All the confluences I need are there. I did a buy limit, so I did a buy limit at this structure point down here. So if price came back, it would tap me to the trade and then continue to the upside. And then price didn't have that pullback till about late. So this is Tuesday, by the way. I took this trade Tuesday morning. Price didn't have that pullback till about 9 something, right? I'm pretty sure. About 10. Till about 1. Actually, I was wrong. So it didn't have the pullback to a structure point till about 1 p.m. And then from there, just kept holding the trade. And then price did have a push. But then, and there was news Tuesday, which is why I was like a little iffy about taking the trade. But I like the setup. The conferences were there for me to take the trade. So I took the trade. Held it Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. Price was in drawdown, came to a market on Wednesday looking to buy and add another position to it. Price didn't give me a setup. And then, yeah, price did this on Wednesday. Held it Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday night, price had literally a pullback all the way down here. Literally, like, barely didn't get stuffed out on, like, Wednesday night. So I'm like, man, like, wow, like barely. But that's why I put my stop loss at a good level, because I wanted to put it below this level right here, which is the previous daily level on a 5 minute, no, one on a Monday. On Monday's daily candlestick, this is the lowest point. So I'm like, I don't want to put my stop loss right below it because price may come sweep the liquidity and then sweep up. So I put my stop loss a little below it. So I avoided that. And then Thursday morning, price was pushing, went slightly above break even, but then came back down again. And eventually Thursday night, Friday morning, at like 1 or 2 in the morning, price came back, stopped me out of the trade, and that was it. So I held this trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I followed my trading plan. I was disciplined. I was focused. I was patient. I managed my risk correctly. I did the best that I could, right? It says in the word in the Bible, whatever you do, whether you eat or you drink, do it all for the glory of God. I think I glorify God in my trading this week by following my trading plan, by being disciplined, and by being patient. It's probability, right? Some trades you win, some trades you lose. It's just we didn't win. So here's what it is. It happens, right? One thing I will say is now my account is at 96,000. Now the funny thing about it, which is why I'm smiling right now, because I'm not worried about it. Like, we're gonna come back from this in Jesus' name. But here's the thing: my phase one, when I was phase one of my account was down to like 95,000, and I took one trade. This is like probably a month ago. I taken some trades, wasn't drawn down. My account was at 95,000. Took a trade, came back up to like 102,000, and then took another trade from there and passed phase one of my funding account. So I know that God has done it before, and I know that God can do it again, and He will do it again in the name of Jesus. So coming to this week, I just gotta be patient, wait for a good setup, manage my risk correctly, and trust God with it, right? Proverbs 16:33. The law is cast onto the lap, but its every decision is of the Lord. And yeah, let me give you a quick update on the other markets and to tell you what I'm looking for next week. This is probably like the last video that I'm doing with a video cam because I'm traveling, so I'm not gonna bring my camera, my whole setup and stuff. So this is probably my last trade recap. Wow. Will I do one next week? Because next week is Christmas week, and I'm gonna be trading Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If I don't get a trade by Wednesday, then I'm not taking trade Thursday. Thursday is Christmas, and then after that is the day after Christmas. I'm not taking a trade, and then the following week I'm just not on the charts. That's the last week of 2025, and it's gonna be New Year, so I'm not taking a trade that week. And then the following week after that, then we come back, focus, and we're about to cook the markets 2026. So again, just being careful what I'm doing, being patient, being disciplined, following my training plan, and leaving the rest up to God, trusting God with the process. So let me give you an update on the markets. So now that daily actually closed below the structure point and shit the structure on the daily, I'm looking to sell coming to next week. Price gave me a nice evening stop pattern on the weekly, closed below the structure point. Daily, nice shift to structure, closed below the structure point. So now honestly, this trade could be ready next week. Literally, it opens up, wake up, retest, and then continue to the downside. 4 hour already shifted structure, so like all the conferences I need are there, so I could be looking to take a trade on NZDSE next week. ADSE looking to take a sell. Price did not have a push to the upside like I anticipated. Price broke below here. Thursday candlestick already had pullback. Friday already did this, so now coming to a market, literally Monday's candlestick opens up, wake up, and then have the push to the downside, and I could be looking to take a sell, and I'm taking a sell all the way down here. I'm not stopping at this structure point. I'm looking to take a sell all the way down to the structure point. Cool. GPUSD, oh man, beautiful sells lining up. Look at the weekly. Look at how the weekly closed. Nice doji candlestick. Daily, nice. There's a morning, a head and shoulders pattern loading up. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a nice. So we're gonna wait for it to do that. But I would need price to literally what I drew here, the inverse of it. So I guess it would be like this. Price literally to break below, retest, and drop. And I'll be looking to sell. 4 hour, I like the price action. Like, this is smooth. I like this trade. Like, I literally break below this structure point right here. Retest, break, retest, continue. I'm looking to sell on this. Like, this trade is lining up nicely. Euro USD is probably my favorite one because look at it. Actually, no, it's not. It's my third yet. But yeah, look at this weekly close. Nice bearish pin bar, inverse pin bar. Daily, nice close. Technically below the structure point or at the structure point. 4 hour, shift the structure. I like the price action. So now, literally break below, retest, continue. I'm looking to sell down to the structure point. USD JPY, massive push to the upside. So I'll be looking to buy this week. Literally all I need is a pullback here. Actually, I might have to draw a new zone because this is a nice daily zone. Let's see on the 4 hour. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to do something like this. I'm gonna fix this later. But yeah, I'll be looking to buy, so I would just wait for a pullback to continue to buy. And actually, I might stay off this chart. I might stay off this pair next week just because I like I said, had like a massive push, so it needs to like balance itself out. So I might stay off this pair next week. USD CAD, oh man, this week's been cooking for next week to have bullish push to the upside. Weekly can stay closed like this. Daily, I like to shift the structure. Well, technically it's still bearish, so it needs to break above here. But I like the rejection from this structure pair. I like to push to the upside. Might stay off this pair as well because it's already halfway to this point, which I'll be looking to buy above. So I might stay off this pair as well. But if the setup is there to buy, maybe I'll take it. And then USD CHF, I'm just staying away from it. We're at all-time lows. So as of right now, NZDSD my number one pair. Just I really like this one. Like it just the conference is lining up for me to sell. Last week they were lining up for me to buy. So your perspective can change week by week. That's the thing about trading. Like you have to adjust the markets. Like you can't be stuck on one buy. It's like what is the chart telling you? Cool, follow the chart. So that's really it. This week, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna record this because I'm not taking any of my recording stuff with me. I'm going on vacation. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent. If I don't upload another video after this, I just want to say this was a good trading year. Learned a lot, grew a lot, and yeah, I'm grateful for the progress that God has allowed me to have this year in the markets. Definitely way better than last year. This year was my second year. So coming up in January 4th is gonna be 2 years of me trading. I know the camera just zoomed out and stuff, man, but January 4th is gonna be 2 years of me trading. So yeah, way better improvement than last year. Definitely more patient, more consistent, more focused, and yeah, showing up each day, putting the work in. Eventually the results will start to show. So yeah, trust God, love God, keep Jesus first, and yeah, keep going, don't stop, keep pushing. God bless you, and God keep you safe. Amen.